Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to discuss the MCQs which are based on the 12th of January 2017 current affairs, and this lesson is presented by me Roman Saini. And if you feel to listen to this course in Hindi, अगर आपको हिंदी में सुनना है तो दीपांशु सिंह unacademy.com पे बनाते हैं course, so you can listen to it in Hindi. So the instructions are pretty clear. Please watch the Hindu summary, that editorial as well as analysis before or after attempting the questions. Pause the video as soon as the MCQ appear, solve the question and then continue the video, and please note down your correct answers without fail, and then write your score in the comment section to compare with everyone. So this is the box which you need to see. If you are getting 1 to 3, you need to start studying. If 4 to 5, okay-ish. If 6 to 7 means going good, and 8 or more is high chance of selection. Question number 1. Consider the following. Which of the following are human vestigial structures? Now, I have also done medicine, so I know the answer. All of them are basically vestigial organs, right? Appendix, coccyx, wisdom teeth. Now, what do you mean by vestigial organs? Vestigial organs mean कि in our ancestor they used to play a role. Okay, for example, wisdom teeth will help जितना भी आपका plant वगैरह कुछ खाओगे आप, so that used to help there. Similarly, when we used to have tail, so it helps in balancing, climbing. So monkeys में, so coccyx is nothing but a tailbone. Okay. एंड अपेंडिक्स में आप ऐसा ऐसा कचरा खाते थे उस टाइम पे, तो इट यूज टू हेल्प इन डाइजेशन. नाउ ऑल ऑफ देम आर एब्सोल्युटली रिडंडेंट इन करंट ह्यूमन बींग्स. सो आंसर इज D1 to 3. So in the context of human evolution, human vestigiality involves those traits such as organs or behaviors which are occurring in humans that have lost all or most of their original function through evolution. And in modern humans, the vermiform appendix is a vestige of a redundant organ that in ancestral species had digestive functions. Now the coccyx, also called as tailbone, it is the remnant of that lost tail. Wisdom teeth are the vestigial third molar. So अभी जो formula होता है, so आपको शायद पता हो नहीं पता हो, so just see that formula, dental formula, उसमें last में 2 होता है. So with that 2 means we have 2 molars. So it is the third molar. Okay. So which is that there. So this is that 3 जो होता है, this is the third molar there. Okay. Now as per a study published in Comtes Rendis Pelvol and conducted by the research from Midwestern University, human appendix, which is regarded as a vestigial organ, can serve as an important biological function. अभी research तो होती रहती है, unless it is proven with dead surety, you have to mark it as a vestigial organ. Question number 2. Which of the following states launched India's first student startup and innovation policy? Answer here is Gujarat, that is D. So Gujarat government launched India's first student startup and innovation policy. So it will help the students जिनके पास पैसे नहीं है, जो इन्वेस्टर से नहीं कनेक्ट हो सकते, to bring more and more awesome lessons with an aim to provide rupees 200 crore in the form of grants to ideas developed by the students. Okay. Question number 3. Consider the following statements regarding the Republic of Kenya. Okay. It opens up in the Atlantic Ocean. Equator passes through Kenya. So if you have seen the video which I made about Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Equator, etc., so you definitely know that equator passes through Kenya. Remember MS Dhoni's knowledge. Just watch that mnemonic, it's really good. It opens into the Atlantic Ocean. There is absolutely no way Kenya will open into Atlantic Ocean. Zero chance है यार. It is near Somalia, उधर पड़ती है. Somalia is near Arabian Sea. उस side आपका आता है, समझ में आ रही है? So Atlantic Ocean is on the other side. मतलब जो आपका अफ्रीका का वेस्टर्न कोस्ट है. कीनिया लाइज ऑन द ईस्टर्न कोस्ट. अगर थोड़ा भी आपने मैप देखा है तो मसाई मारा नेशनल रिजर्व इज लोकेटेड इन कीनिया. सो विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज करेक्ट? आंसर हियर इज 2 and 3. So just because if you know, so you can eliminate 1 and D easily if you just know that Kenya opens not in Atlantic Ocean. ठीक है? Okay, clear है? Kenya opens in the Arabian Sea. यहाँ पे क्लियरली आपको दिख जाएगा. Kenya is opening in the Arabian Sea. यहाँ पे दिख रहा है. ठीक है. बेसिकली इंडियन ओशियन का ही पार्ट बोल सकते हो, अरेबियन सी भी बोल सकते हो, वट एवर यू वांट टू कॉल. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे आपने देखा होगा, यहाँ पे पायरेट्स होते हैं सोमालिया के, काफी कॉमनली जाने जाते हैं अपनी हरकतों के लिए. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग डिजीजेज इज नॉट कवर्ड अंडर यूनिवर्सल इम्यूनाइजेशन प्रोग्राम? तो हम बच्चों के खूब इंजेक्शन लगाते थे. डिप्थीरिया 100% कवर्ड है, पर्टोसिस 100% कवर्ड है, टिटनेस भी 100% कवर्ड है. एक DPT करके वैक्सीन होती है बच्चों के, खूब लगाई है मैंने. सो इट मीन्स दैट डिप्थीरिया, पर्टोसिस, टिटनेस इज 100% कवर्ड. टाइफॉइड इज नॉट कवर्ड. सो बेसिकली देयर आर टोटल 12 डिजीजेज जिसके लिए होता है. ठीक है. सो आंसर हियर इज 12 बार. ट्यूबरकुलोसिस के लिए होता है. ट्यूबरकुलोसिस के लिए कौन सी वैक्सीन होती है? यू कैन मेंशन इन द कमेंट सेक्शन बिलो. डिप्थीरिया, पर्टोसिस, टिटनेस को DPT बोलते हैं. पर्टोसिस ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज वूपिंग कफ. ठीक है. गलघोटू भी बोला जाता है हिंदी में इसको. पोलियोमाइलाइटिस hepatitis B, diarrhea, Japanese encephalitis, pneumonia, inactivated poliovirus, rotavirus, measles, rubella. ठीक है, अभी रोटा वायरस क्या करता है? रोटा वायरस कॉजेज डायरिया. ठीक है, नाउ यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ हेल्थ एंड फैमिली वेलफेयर विल रोल आउट measles rubella vaccine in the universal immunization program in February of 2017, that is next month. Question number 5. Janani Suraksha Yojana is a part of, Janani Suraksha Yojana is part of NRHM. All these schemes are part of NRHM. अगर याद नहीं है तो ठीक है, सब कुछ NRHM के अंदर आता है. It is part of the National Rural Health Mission and it is safe motherhood intervention. Its aim is to reduce maternal and neonatal mortality. Okay. Consider the following statements regarding Global Economic Prospect Report. It is a World Bank report. 100% correct. Its theme for the latest edition is weak investment in uncertain times. That is also 100% correct. Answer is C, 1 and 2. And according to the report, the World Bank has cut its 2016-17 economic growth forecast for India to 7% from 7.6%. Question number 7. Consider the following statements regarding the world's first gender literature festival. It is to be held in Panaji, Goa. It is being organized by Ministry of Women and Child Development. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Both of the statement are absolutely wrong. पहली बात तो पटना में होगा और दूसरी बात it will be organized by Bihar's Women Development Corporation. दोनों के दोनों गलत हैं. It might look right but both of them are wrong. Answer is none of the above. Okay, the world's first gender literature festival will be held in Patna and the Gender Resource Center of Bihar's Women Development Corporation will be organizing the festival. Question number 8. Consider the following statements regarding Road Safety Week. The 28th Road Safety Week is being organized this time. 2 mobile apps, that is E-Chalan and M-Parivahan, are to be launched during the Road Safety Week. Highway Advisory System pilot project on Delhi-Jaipur highway is going to be launched during this year's Road Safety Week. Which of the following statement is correct? Third is absolutely wrong. First and second are correct. Answer is A, 1 and 2. Ministry of Road Transport and Highways organizing 28th Road Safety Week from 9th to 15th January 2017. Highway Advisory System pilot project on Delhi-Jaipur highway was launched in March of 2016 and Ministry also plans to extend the highway advisory system that it had launched last year as a pilot project on Delhi-Jaipur highway for 2400 km on 12 national highways covering 13 states. So these are the facts you should remember. Question number 9. Consider the following statements regarding consultative committees of the Indian Parliament. Its main objective is to ensure clarity on revenue and expenditure of Government of India. A consultative committee shall have a minimum of 40 members. Which of the following statement is correct? Okay, both of them are wrong because maximum they can have 40 members from both houses but minimum is 10. ठीक है, पहला तो इसलिए सेकंड गलत हो गया. Is to ensure clarity on revenue and expenditure. It is absolutely nonsense. It will promote informal discussion between MPs. ठीक है, on policies, principles of the government and their implementation. Consultative committee नहीं दिख रहा आपको. So it will have an informal discussion between MPs on one hand and ministers and senior officers of the government on the other hand on the policies, principles and programs of the government and the manner of their implementation. Maximum limit is 40 from both the houses. Minimum is 10. And last question for the today is, when was the current national tourism policy launched? So answer for this is B. The current national tourism policy was launched in 2002. It was in news, so you should remember that. So thank you for watching this lesson. Have an awesome day.